Hi everyone, it's Suzanne here with another Fabricate Friday video. I have a really cute little box. I'm using the Cherry on Top Designer Series paper that's new in the catalog. Opens like that, and you have a little bit of DSP on the inside. So this could be for any little gift that you might want to give that you actually want to show off, or yeah. So the build for this was, oops, I had a scoring problem, but today I'm hoping we'll avoid that. This is one of my favorite little appetizer cheeses, and I really like the size of the box. I had to mess with the measurements a little bit, but that was my, this is really good cheese in case you like cheese and crackers for your guests. Pardon me. So we're going to start today with a piece of cardstock that is 9.5 by 6 3/4. For on the long side, I'm going to score at 1 3/4, at 4.5, at 6 1/4, and again at 9. I'm turning it around, and then 1.5, 4.5, and 6 1/4. All right, so that's what your scoring should look like. Fold and burnish those score lines for a nice crisp finish. The cardstock I'm using today is Cucumber Crush, and this was Watermelon Wonder. All right, so that's what you should have. So we're going to take away this little corner, the rectangle, and these two rectangles as well. Excuse me, I seem to have a frog in my throat. All right, so we're going to do the bottom first. The bottom is the one that doesn't have the little insert flap, okay? So I'm just going to cut up all of these lines, and then we're going to wedge in on the tabs. Okay, so it should look like that right about now. So what I'm going to do is just kind of figure out the back. So this is going to be the back. So we're going to keep the lid on this side. So we're going to cut up there. Okay, so that's the lid. So we don't touch that. And then for the sides, we are going to wedge out on the tabs as usual. And then this big one, we're going to cut off. So if you have a steady hand, just cut like that. All right, so these are the tabs. So what I'm going to do is kind of folded in just like that, or you could do it that way. I do it this way, and it's just so that I can get equal removal on both sides so that they're going to be equal. Does that make sense? You don't have to. I personally like that. Okay, and then you're going to take out your corner rounder, and you're just going to round the corners. And then more punching. We're going to take our 2-inch circle punch, and I suppose I need a little, that's what I need. You can eyeball it if you want to. I just have a spare piece of paper here. And a little bit of glue. I'm just going to put that circle where I want our little window to be. Then I'm going to take the punch. I'm going to fit it around that circle and use my muscles. Oh, and you know what? I probably should have put the designer series paper on first too, but that's okay. We'll do it after. So the designer series paper, my notes are covered in scraps. For the designer series paper, you're going to need 3 pieces of 2.5 by 2 3/4, and so you're going to put it on the outsides, and then while I'm here, I'll just punch that guy out. There we go. All right, and so you can see that that's going to be the front, so we want the inside piece there. And then while we're at it, we're going to put 2 side pieces on, and the side pieces are, you'll need 2 pieces of 1.5 by 2 3/4. So it just gives like an 1/8 of a border, inch border around. Trying to line it up decently well. And then for the lid, now it's personal preference, up to you, but if your pattern is going this way, I would put the pattern that way, so it's going to be opposite to the back. Does that make sense? I suppose if it's just a pattern paper and you don't really care, then that's fine. And then a piece of window sheet that is 2.5 by 2 3/4. I just put some adhesive on it first before, give that a press, and I'm gonna have to remove my fingerprints before pictures. All right, so let's put the box together. You're going to want to put Fast Fuse or your adhesive of your choice on that little tab. Close it up like that. I always like to put together the box first so that I can see, okay, so that's the front, so these 2 sides are going to go in, then this is going to go in. I am going to be cautious of putting adhesive really close to the edge because I don't want anything that I put inside the box to be compromised. But it is good to put a little bit of adhesive on. Okay, it's going to be like that, is it? And then the front. and then I'll go in and give a press down. Cute, hey? I'm not going to do any stamping today just because I figured y'all know how to do it. So hope you enjoyed this little project. I really hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And of course, there's going to be links at the bottom at my YouTube channel, so you can go and get these fantastic products from Stampin' Up. And if you're watching on my blog, I certainly will have a list as well of what I used. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.